Good morning. This is Sam from Harvey Cat Homestead again. I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of a not so great situation that I've got happening in the garden right now. I came out here last night and I noticed this, and this is a common problem no matter what the weather is. As long as conditions are favorable for these little critters, they're going to take over. So let me just show you what I got happening, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do about it. So these little, sorry if I'm shaking, I don't have, where's it? Okay, this little guy. Oh my goodness, I can't get it to focus. Okay. There's about 1,000 of these on this whole situation here. So last year they got a hold of my beans in a way that I didn't actually get to harvest any. I harvested maybe 2 garbanzo beans. So what we are going to do is we are going to treat with a OMRI certified product. I don't use chemicals. Like this is a natural product, and I will explain it to you more as I'm mixing it. But we can't, integrated pest management is what I use, which means there is a threshold, whatever words are, there's a threshold at which pests are not acceptable. Prior to that threshold, you just kind of deal with them. And there's a lot of plants in my yard that I just, as long as it's not going to kill the plant or completely destroy my harvest, I just kind of let nature be nature. In this case, though, I would completely lose this crop, and I'm really not willing to do that because I did it last year and it wasn't great. So let me go get that going, and I'll explain to you what the process is and a little bit about OMRI certification, and yeah, you might get a little extra tidbits, and I'll show you what we got going on. So here I am in my kitchen. I'm going to show you exactly how I mix this product. This is the Fertilome Caterpillar Killer with BT. It is a biological pesticide. It is non-toxic to humans and pets. I'm going to put it down on a link below. It is OMRI certified. OMRI stands for Organic Materials Review Institute. And then I've just got this simple little pump sprayer that I'm going to use. It's really convenient. It's pretty powerful, actually. I just got it off Amazon. I could link that below as well. But the label is the law with any chemical here at all, ever. So this is the product I'm using. The label's on the back. You're going to want to open it up, and it'll give you all of the information that you need in terms of what crops to use it on, and also how much you are going to need. So for this product, we are going to need 1.5 to 2 fluid ounces per 3 gallons of water. That's quite convenient because we have a 3-gallon tank here that we are filling. So let me grab my handy dandy measuring equipment here. And I'm going to shake this up. You want to make sure you shake it really well, because if you don't, you're not really going to get so it's actually a bacterium. It's called Bacillus thuringiensis. And we're going to measure, I've got 3 ounces right here. And we're going to go ahead and, actually that's 2 ounces. Sorry, 2 ounces right here. We're going to go ahead and fill this up. 2 ounces. And we are going to pour it right into our little sprayer. Just like that. And then I'm going to add some water to this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and rinse the container out and pour that water into our mixer, because it's still got a lot of the BT in there, and I don't really want to let any of that go to waste. Also, if you just leave it in your sink, it kind of has a weird smell. So I don't really want my kitchen smelling weird. So it's got a line on there. That's what I just showed you in terms of, like, that's kind of the 3-gallon mark. You're going to kind of stir it around as you're filling it up. I'm not using super hot water here. This is just like lukewarm water. If you use super hot water, it's actually going to kill the bacterium. So this product you actually don't want to store in really anywhere that's going to get overheated either. This does not stay in our shed. This stays in our house.
it's one of the very few products that is actually housed in our home. So it's going to take a little while to fill this water up. So let me just fast forward through this for you. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get our pump ready to go. So I've got our handle. It's got a little locking position on there, so you can go ahead and get it locked into place so that the handle itself does not move around on you. There I am pressing it down in. And then you just twist it into place. Very, very simple process. You do want to make sure it's good and tight because you're going to have to shake this. You want to shake this really well because you want to make sure that the product is evenly distributed throughout the sprayer so that all of your squirts are doing their job. Okay, here we are outside with our BT spray ready to go. Gonna pump this thing up, and then we're just gonna go ahead and spray it. We're just gonna make sure this thing, let me show you. This thing actually has a lot of power. It's pretty nice. It actually gets a pretty good stream going, which is great for a product like this. We're just gonna coat the products as the plant with the product as well as possible. So I'm trying to get it from every angle. Continue to pump the thing to make sure that you have enough pressure. And yeah, we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna hit this garbanzo bean, which is also known as the chickpea. We're gonna make sure that we are getting it nice and covered very well. So let me tell you right now, I spent a good amount of time trying to specifically identify what kind of caterpillar these are, and I could not do it. The best I got was chickpea leaf-eating caterpillar, which is not exactly helpful. But I will tell you, I do not use this product on anything that I want to feed to native caterpillars, like fennel or parsley, because I actually like having swallowtails.
All right, guys, and that is how you treat a wormy pest. Another option would be adding diatomaceous earth. The problem is everything is wet and everything is continuing to be wet, and diatomaceous earth does not work very well when things are wet, but they continue to call for more thunderstorms here. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So thanks for tuning in to Harvey Cat Homestead. This has been Sam. I hope you have a great day.